Taco Bell just brought back its Volcano Quesarito. So I have one of those here, and I also have some chicken tenders. The reason why I got these is because I wanted some extra volcano sauce to better taste the volcano sauce that's supposed to be on the quesarito. So I have a volcano sauce here, and we're gonna try it out. I'm not really a big fan of the quesarito, I think, because about 2 weeks ago when Taco Bell first brought it back, it was pretty underwhelming. But I think I have better hopes this time. It already feels like a better burrito in my hand, just holding it compared to last time. Let's check it out. So far, it looks like nothing too special. Again, the quesarito kind of just looks like a regular burrito. It's your pretty standard burrito looking item from Taco Bell, but I'll give it a try. That is 100 times better than the regular quesarito I had the first time. Immediately when I took a bite, I felt like an explosion of nacho cheese in my mouth. I was worried that the volcano sauce wouldn't be too spicy, but I think it's got just enough. It kind of tastes like their fire sauce. Like not as sour or acidic as Diablo, but it's like its own thing. And the spiciness is more of like a creamy spiciness. It doesn't hit you right away or anything, but it's just like a slow little sizzle of heat. And here's the volcano sauce on its own. Let's try to get a dip. Very, very sauced up. That is my favorite sauce from Taco Bell right now. And I know a thing or two about Taco Bell sauces because I've like they just came out with their creamy garlic sauce. So I had that. And then they had the avocado ranch. And then at home I also bought like their little bottle of chipotle sauce, which tastes pretty similar to what you get at the restaurant. And then of course like Fire Diablo. I like all the sauces for the most part, except for like, okay, I don't like all the sauces for the most part. I don't like mild or hot because they don't taste like anything to me. And I also don't like their ranch sauce because it has like some cumin flavor that it doesn't really, it doesn't work for me. There's like one specific note of flavor in that one that I don't like. But these chicken tenders are huge. Like just feeling this container of 4, it might not look big to you guys, but these are some big tenders. And I know that they're fresh too because I had to pull up to the front and wait even though I went through the drive-thru, which is always kind of annoying, but at least you know they're fresh. So I want to dip that into the volcano sauce too. I feel like I had these maybe like 5 years ago when they first brought them on. I don't know about timelines of when Taco Bell brings back items and removes them, but I have had these before, and when they were out, I was a really big fan of them. And again, I'm a big fan. The breading is crispy. It's not like too salty on the outside or anything. But you can tell that the chicken tender quality is like a step above regular fast food. And maybe a step above frozen chicken tenders as well. Like definitely better than Tyson's or Purdue. And going back to this quesarito, I can't believe that the first time they had it for the regular quesarito, I felt so slighted. but I think that they've made up for it. That volcano sauce is a hit. And when it mixes with the nacho cheese on the inside, it's like the perfect combination. Instead of the ground beef that the normal quesarito comes with, I subbed for steak this time because last time I just wasn't feeling it. Tasted too much like a beefy 5-layer. And now I'm starting to question if they even gave me a quesarito in the first place. Now the one thing, price. The Volcano Quesarito on its own is already pretty expensive. Let me pull up the price real quick. All right, so as you can see, $5.49 for the Volcano Quesarito. And if you want to swap it for steak, an extra 60 cents. So now it's $6.09 when that's just for one thing. And then on the other hand, you could get one of the build your own boxes for like $7.99 for like $1.50 more or whatever. You can get quadruple the amount of food. So for value, it's not that great. But I do think if you're willing to spend $6 on a burrito, it's definitely worth a try because maybe even just for the sauce itself. You know what you could do is probably just order the sauce separately. Let's take a look at that. There we go. 60 cents for a volcano sauce. I think that that's fair. And then you can just dip whatever Taco Bell item you want into the volcano sauce. And then you basically have their fancy menu, just like that. But while we're talking about price, I gotta talk about the price of these chicken tenders real quick. Cause it's $7.59 for 4 pretty big tenders. Now, I like the tenders, but come on, $8 for 4 chicken tenders, like that's a lot. That's like the price of your local hot chicken place, except it's Taco Bell. So both of these, I mean, it's really not a great deal and it's not a great value. After tax, I paid about $15.05, I think. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but I did want to try it out. The volcano sauce is amazing though. I think that that'll be it for this review. Thanks to you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.